March 14th, 2023. War Thunder player Flat Chests Matter is flying the F14. Her win rate is 17% because American Tomcat and Phantom players seem to think it's a good idea to hug the ground and dogfight MiG-29S on the deck. It isn't, please stop, I'm fucking begging you, please climb. The F14 Tomcat excels at BVR or Beyond Visual Range combat. It's equipped with active radar-guided AIM 54 Phoenixes that turn on their own radar seeker head within 10 nautical miles of their target, allowing you to turn cold and evade incoming missiles while the Phoenix continues to track their target. It is currently the only aircraft in the game that enables this tactic, and not enough players at top tier utilize it to its full potential. Flat is carrying 4 AIM 54 Phoenixes and flying straight into the battle at 20,000 feet. Her strategy is to launch her Phoenixes at long range and keep a healthy standoff distance from the furball, allowing her to fire at the enemy team while keeping herself out of range from the enemy. She locks a bandit in TWS mode, allowing her to track her target without alerting them with a radar lock warning. She isn't under threat, so she maintains the lock all the way to the target, and the Phoenix hits home. Splash 1.
Rather than turn into the fight, she turns away, looking to maintain a standoff distance from the furball. When she loops back around to re-engage, she locks a Harrier at low altitude in TWS mode. She shoots 8 miles away from her target, well within pitbull range of the Phoenix. She cranks to the left and maintains her lock as long as she can before she loses them in the notch. However, the pitbull Phoenix sees them with its active seeker head and tracks true. Splash 2.
She turns into the furball that's now much more predictable than it was at the start of the match and goes straight in. She launches a Phoenix at a MiG-23 within pitbull range, hoping to get a lucky kill, and turns her attention to the Israeli Phantom. Her high-powered AWG-9 radar has a wide notch filter and is highly susceptible to notching. She loses lock as the Phantom flies perpendicular. She says, "Fuck it, we ball," and goes for guns. Splash 3. But a new threat emerges. A MiG-29 is hot on her teammate's tail. She locks them up and fires a Sparrow, however it's a bad shot, and the Sparrow can't pull enough Gs to hit its target. She turns in pursuit, but as she does, a MiG-23 attempts a head-on pass. She quickly jinks left, staying out of the MiG's line of fire. She continues to pursue the MiG-29, chasing her teammate. She fires a heat-seeking Sidewinder, however it goes stupid and hits the sand, reflecting the desert heat. Her teammate begins a turn, allowing Flat to catch up to the fight. She's outside of weapons parameters for a missile shot, so she lines up for guns. She shoots, she scores, Splash 4. She lands back at base to refuel and rearm, and finish off the remaining enemy players. This is her first TikTok-worthy game in the F14, and she's very happy about it. Little does she know, she's in for a ferocious dogfight with a stubborn MiG-23 pilot. After taking off, she catches a quick glimpse of the MiG on radar. However, she's unable to maintain a lock and loses track of them. Suddenly, her RWR blares. She's being locked, and she spots a missile to her 9 o'clock. She's been ambushed. She keeps the MiG on her 9 o'clock in a notch position, firing chaff to confuse the MiG's radar and prevent its semi-active radar-guided R-27R from maintaining a tracking solution. She manages to evade the missile, but now she's stuck in a merge with 3 Phoenixes and a full tank of fuel. She slows down to her optimal turn rate speed of 300 knots, but it's not enough. Her heavy Tomcat is unable to sustain a better turn rate than the MiG. They fire a heat-seeking R-60 at her, and she quickly cuts burners and flares it away. The MiG inches closer and attempts a gun kill. Flat deploys her air brake and forces the MiG to overshoot. Now she's saddled in on their tail and is looking for a gun solution. After several turns and her teammate entering the fray, the MiG bugs out and runs away. It's then that Flat reveals to us that she truly does not have 2 brain cells to rub together. She forgets to retract her air brake and wonders why she can't keep up. The MiG turns back in for a head-on pass. Both of their missiles go stupid and they merge, but Flat is too slow for the MiG to have any chance for them to turn inside of her, so they bug out again. She fires a Sparrow, but this lucky-ass dude doesn't even launch chaff, and the Sparrow at the last second decides it doesn't know where the fuck it is and turns back home to Raytheon headquarters. They continue running, and Flat still hasn't seen the massive boards at the back of her fuselage, so the MiG gets away. She finally musters up enough brain power to close her air brakes and follows them to their base. She waits for them to take off from their airbase, but her view is obscured by cloud cover. Suddenly, her RWR blares. She's being locked, but her view is completely obscured by the clouds. She decides to turn in and look for them, but suddenly, she sees smoke in the air. The MiG pilot shot an R-27R at her from inside a cloud, obscuring her view of the missile and giving her no time to react. If the Snail implemented launch warnings like almost all 4th-gen aircraft should have, this fight probably could have turned out a lot different. But today, Flat got outplayed. She's still salty about it,